Oh, oh, here I am. How are you? My first guest is currently appearing in the Broadway hit Applause, for which she won the 1970 Tony Award and as Best Musical Actress. And she made cinema history with her line in To Have and Have Not, when she said to Humphrey Bogart, if you want anything at all, all you have to do is whistle. She got it right, I didn't. We will see if that works. Will you welcome, please, the beautiful Lauren Bacall. What do you mean, Why?
Applause, applause.
Right. Why did you make that
Because I'm so nervous.
Am I so frightening?
I trust I will find that out in the next 45 minutes.
Oh, I hope so. I hope so. Why, do you have any theory about why? You did a lot of lines in the movies, but that line, if you want anything, and ended with whistle.
Yeah, I'm glad you straightened yourself out.
I got it.
Right.
I finally got it right.
Yeah.
See, in the movies, you can do things over. On television, you can get it right the first time. Do you have any idea why that line had such an impact among all the things you did in the films?
Well, I think always the first thing you know that you're in when you're discovered, and in quotes, and it's and you make a hit. Yeah. I think that is the moment when something's apt to be singled out, and also the fact that timing, of course, has a great deal to do with it. Now, it clearly came at a time when somebody needed a line and someone to hook it onto, and they gave it to me, and I'm very happy about it. Of course, I can't go through my life just saying that and nothing else, but
no.
It's a nice beginning.
I thought it would be funny if when you came out to test it by whistling,
Can't.
But then I forgot what I wanted, so I decided not to do it.
That's not the way it's supposed to go.
No, well, no one's ever confused me with Humphrey Bogart either, so I guess it's just as well. How come you're doing a musical now? You once said, I don't know if you want to be reminded of this, that you didn't ever want to be in a long run again.
Well, I said that I would never run for 2 years again. I ran for 2 years in Cactus Flower, which I felt was too long. I think it's too long for any actor to play one part, to do exactly the same thing.
You get a little stale.
Well, I don't think it's that so much. The discipline is so extraordinary. I mean, the point of being in the theater is that you must not make it seem stale, no matter how many times you do it. And clearly that's the point of being in the theater, and that to me is the excitement of it, that it seems fresh I have tried to school myself. I may not always be successful, mind you, but I have tried to school myself to the approach that every time I walk out on that stage, it is the first time that I've done it. Yeah. Now, but I think it's inhuman, actually. And also very stunts one's growth tremendously as far as acting is concerned. To just repeat the same part. I mean, one never stretches oneself. One never learns anything.
I wouldn't do it. I'd say different lines every night to try to keep fresh. That bothers the playwright, though, doesn't it?
Yes, it bothers the playwright. It also bothers the Dramatists Guild. I mean, they're all
They get upset at that.
No, there's no way to win doing that.
Did anyone know that you sang and danced other than yourself? And if they did, then why hadn't they forced you to do it before?
I don't know if anyone knows it yet.
One night, a choreographer on this show confessed that if certain leading ladies, you have to keep the background moving so it looks like they're moving.
That's a funny idea.
You're not one of those, though.
No,
you actually move from one spot to another.
I actually have
with
been
considerable
known to do
grace.
That.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to keep me still. If I start moving from chair to chair, don't let it worry you.
Okay. If you start moving and you don't realize it, I'll let you know. Did you expect to win the Tony, or is that a dumb question?
I don't think it's a dumb question, but I didn't expect to win it. No, I didn't. I didn't because, well, first of all, I've thought that Katie would.
Katie?
Katie Hepburn would. She was in Coco at the time. And
I just don't know the name. Is that a...
I'm on the wrong show.
No. Right.
I really did think she would. And it was, you know, I expected it. I've never been schooled to winning awards. I have never won an award. I've never been nominated for an award before.
Isn't that something?
This...
No, I mean, I'm quite surprised at that.
Well, it's true. This is an absolute first for me.
Yeah.
Now, so, I mean, if you're in the award-winning business, you know, you kind of get used to it and say, well, of course, sure, I should win this, too, to add to my many. But I had to add to my nothing, so I just figured it would never happen.
Had a lot of room on your
I
shelf.
was like, oh, total.
Yeah.
So I was like a crazy lady, I guess. I never saw it, but I...
So you were genuinely surprised and moved when you went up there that night and grabbed that. I think that's great.
Jumped 49 feet in the air, screamed and yelled, and don't remember anything.
It's blank.
It's kind of blank.
What would you put in the time capsule of your old films? Of your films? Sorry. I am sorry. I really am. I want you to like me.
Oh, here I have, I'm starting on a whole new life now, you see, and I'm younger than ever, and you have to make a crack like that.
I didn't mean that. I really do want you to like me. Would you like some water or anything? I didn't mean that, but I meant, I know that you referred to that as the older period of your life. You haven't. I just made that up.
No.
There's no way I can get out of this, is there?
Earlier.
The earlier period of your life. Your early old
I am
flicks.
not in the twilight of... Well, everything's old. I mean, if it's 6 months ago, it's old, right?
In our business, yeah, it is.
Yes, you say.
But do you have one? I mean, if there were a fire in the film library and you could run out and grab two of your films out, do you know which ones they'd be?
Well, clearly, I mean, I think there's no doubt that To Have and Have Not would obviously be the first that I would try to salvage, because that changed my entire life. That started me on a questionable career, and also totally changed my life. So that was the special moment in my life, up until now, actually. Yeah. To Have and Have Not was the high point in my life until this show, until Applause. Yeah. Because the second film that I would salvage, I'm torn between, I don't know, a couple of them.
So it'd be hard to make a choice, too.
Yeah, well, The Big Sleep, probably. Or maybe Designing Woman. Or, I mean, I have not been in that many marvelous films, unfortunately for you.
If I'd been running things, you would have.
Why weren't you there when I needed you?
I was, but I was so little.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
You're not sorry at all. You planned it this way.
I'll tell you something. We have a message, and I think you'll be here when we get back. We'll be right back. You will, won't you?
Oh, I'm gonna go.